Hello everybody, welcome to week 2 of my weekly Shadowrun Fun Fest. For those of you who weren't around for last week, I'm starting with Shadowrun Return's original campaign, The Dead Man's Switch, playing as an Elven Street Samurai. I'm not too far in, I just got to the point where I'm trying to find Coyote, who is a missing person who is connected to the death of your main character's friend that you're trying to find the killer of whom you're trying to find the killer. Excuse my grammar. But now I will continue this. The Royale Apartments. You roll up on the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you've seen in a long time. There's few street lamps here, and what light there is flickers with uncertainty. Most of the buildings are damaged and tagged. The smell of old, rotting trash, mixed with you don't want to know, is overwhelming. It's no wonder people living here turn to BTLs. Anything better than this. The Better Than Life chip is the newest drug on the market. You don't need a good life, you can slot someone else's. Live through them and wreck your brain in the process. The front doors of the Royale Apartments aren't even locked. As you step inside, you can hear a junkie crying for another hit. It's time to find Coyote and find out what she knows about the night of Sam's murder. Paco, the Royale Apartments, what a hole. Can't imagine what it was like for Coyote growing up here. These poor people, what a waste. If Coyote's here, we have to hurry. She's good, but, well, these BTL guys pay to stay well informed. They may have known she was coming. I think combat's going to happen. Tweaker's trying to talk to me here. Woman scratches herself like a cat at a couch leg. Please, can you spare some in? You got a stink on you, junkie. Drop the chips. Get clean. Hey, we can't all be like you. Please, I need one BTL to get through the day. 2 tops. What do you say? Doesn't sound like a good idea. Have you seen one coming through here today, armed and looking for trouble? Yes. No. Hell, what do you want me to say? I tell you everything. Everything. Please. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. You should leave this place if you can. But that doesn't make sense. The BTLs are here. I just need something. She's not in good shape. She is not in good shape. Sad old man. Let's talk to him. Like a lazy pigeon, he watches you approach. You're not from around here, are you? I don't want any trouble. Easy, Gramps. I'm just looking for information, then I'm gone. Bad day to come around here unexpected. Bit of a commotion upstairs. Stevie's men's are twitchy. Stevie's men's. This pretty young thing came through earlier, snooping around like you two are. I could tell she weren't here for BTLs. Oops, my Steam overlay's popping up. Don't know how she got upstairs, but there was a lot more gunfire than there usually is this time of day. I don't even know how to disable that. Oh well, fuck it. That's not good. Did you see her come back down again? Nope. A couple of Stevie's men came around asking what anyone saw. Kept my mouth shut, I did. Where's Stevie holed up? At the whole top floor to himself. Fancies he's the king around here. Sounds like Coyote's rung one sideways on her. Hey, old man, you know how to get upstairs? You've been right friendly, but I can't get on the wrong side of Stevie J. I'm sure you understand. You've already stuck out your neck to help us. We'll find another way. If you 1 second here, I will, at the very least, set my Steam to away. Offline, that works. Okay. Problem solved. Back to norms. Okay. Stop you bleeding. Your boy has debts and we're collecting. Please, Wrecker, no, he's my son. Get your ass back in your squat before I break something else. I'll send him upstairs instead. You want me to give him to Stevie? Maybe after he kills that girl we caught. You pig, give Zipper back now, or you'll bleed on me. Zipper's gone. Get yourself a new kid. Oh god, please, no. These people are not very friendly. They're just kind of douches. I don't know which room is which or what I have to do, so I'm just gonna The elevator gleams at the end of the hallway, out of place amongst the filth. Anything good in here? BTL junkies twitch in the throes of their sordid dreams, at least as long as the creds are good. I like that, nice. Right here. Haven't seen you before, guy. Looking to go somewhere special? A scream echoes through the pipes of the rotten wall. It's hard to tell where it came from. You need to get to the top floor. Nobody gets up there without Stevie J say so. You best stay here and have some fun. You can help me get up there or you're gonna get hurt. Living dangerously, moron. Don't you know who Mr. J is? The Joker? He's the guy who uses morons like you for a freaking throw rug. But Stevie's not here right now. You are. Attack him. He's running like a little bitch. Switching to a single shot, because that's what I got the AP for. A bat, Stevie? Really? Stevie, you mean Paco? Ah. Well, shucks. Push your intercom button. Stuff for shack delivery. Screw you about your BTL chunky. That's funny. Oh, here comes their backup. Too little, too late. Chummer. What? Jeez. That was awesome. Really? Okay. Threw a grenade at me in an enclosed space, because that makes lots of sense. Cool. There's no looting corpses in this game, unfortunately, but, oh. But I think this is the exception when it's something important like this. Paper was from, oh, it's the elevator code. Which is the passcode? Push the button for the penthouse. I think that's a hint that there's more stuff to explore. I think I'll wander around first. Make sure I don't miss any pickups. Alright. What we got here? BTL library. Happy BTL. Recording studio. Uh-oh. Leave now and never come back, and hurry before I change my mind. Whoa, okay. I'm gone. Zipper. Oh, that's the dude's son. Better lay that low for a while. I was about to get messy around here. Tell your dad? Yeah, I'll tell your dad. I think he was cowering in the hallway over here. Or in this room. Yeah. Save your son. And his legs across the hall. I don't know how to thank you. All good, bro. I'm just that kind of guy. Combat stim that increases quickness +2 and AP +1 for 5 rounds. What would you like to do with this item? Send this item for trash or something. Take out one of these grenades. Sweet. Those combat stims really do help a lot in really big battles, because that one in particular makes it so you can attack more times in a turn, which can definitely make the difference between winning and losing. Okay, I can go off the elevator. Push the button for the penthouse. Push the button to go up. The penthouse suite. Stevie J's penthouse apartment might have been nice at one point in time, classic even, but now it's filled with neon tube lighting, broken down furniture, piles of rubbish, and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's positively palatial. The only thing marring the penthouse's pseudo-luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter. Someone being tortured for another's pleasure. You step deeper into the apartment. More karma. See if I have 10. I can definitely boost some shiz. We got him. Range combat. Sweet. Confirm. Okay, moving on up. Oh, I'm in battle? Okay. Oh, come at me, troll. Or don't come at me, that's fine too. Magic spell time. A raspy manic voice booms over the penthouse PA system. You really think you come in here and shoot up my place? Do you know who I am? I know who you are. You're the guy I'm going to kill. Alright. 83%. 68. Oh, pwned. Stay here and let him come to us. Like that. But no, I can't. With a bloody gurgle, Stevie J is no more. Never actually played as a mage in this game. One of these days I'll actually do that. Does he even have a gun? Oh, he does. Much better. Huzzah! I don't know that there's anything else to kill. Might be. Oh. Jesus. Shove the steam right through the bars. Open the door. Oh, really? Okay. Time to kill some meanies. Torture a person. What's this one doing? Oh. Oh. Haha, you dead. I kill you, you dead, now you dead now. About time you got here, Paco. Who's your friend? I'm Kaylin, I'm here to rescue you. Yeah? I said I need rescuing. Guess it turns out I did though. Thanks. She looks fucked up. Coyote, we need to get you back to the Union. Mrs. Kubota has that med lab in the basement. No, Coyote speaks through gritted teeth. No, I need to finish the other thing I came here for. I need to find something for Mr. Delilah first, a stash of gems. Delilah, I thought you said you'd never do another deal with that man. Look, Paco, I need an excuse to come back here and settle some debts. Figured I might as well get paid for it. I'll find those gems for you. Blah, blah, blah. Coyote looks as though she's about to argue, but says nothing. Come on, Coyote, let's go. It's weird. Speed trouble hanging over the empty spot for a second there. Okay. Glad those little puppies are now satisfied enough to not eat my face. While I dig around. Oh. Oh god, it's just an old junk thing, Oh. Hey, health pack. Replace one of the lower ones. Some loose Nuyen. Sweet. Interesting that the Shadowrun universe has basically switched to Japanese currency. Because, why not? Check this room out first before I head anywhere else. Nothing? Okay. Now this one. Puppy. Ow. Ow. Dead puppy. Oh, there's the gems. Sweet. I don't know if this door is a place up here I can go to, but I'm gonna check it out anyways. Nope. I don't know what the hell that is. Outhouse? Who knows? Okay. What's that? So we check that out. Okay. Just making sure there wasn't any problems with my audio stuff, because I had weird issues lately, and I just wanted to make sure nothing got screwed up. I had audio settings randomly changing midstream. That's no good. Okay. Travel. Head back to the seamstresses union. Yes, sir. I will do that. Return to the Union. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the seamstresses union. Heads raised in the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Ruh-roh. Mrs. Kubota is tending by herself when Paco carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays her eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet, fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye, fear. This woman is face down hellhounds, but the sight of Mrs. Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Mrs. Kubota, I had a run that went bad. So, Ka, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Hi, Mrs. Kubota. My apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Miss Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Giri, the debt of honor. Now go, bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. More karma. Huzzah. It's a karma party. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Domo arigato, Kaelin. That girl is precious to me. It's not often that we see acts like this in the Barrens. You have performed a great service to my little family, and I welcome you to my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. I am honored, Mrs. Kubota. Thank you. You are most welcome, and I offer more than simple lodging. You will find that there is more to the Union than meets the eye. They're Transformers, apparently. Below is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyberdock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. Cyberdock? Indeed. Normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of this facility, but as I said, your family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, place GAFFC on the piano. Sweet. Where's the piano? In the back? Oh, yeah. Sweet. Excuse me. The piano looks like it's been here since the Union was built. It doesn't look like anyone has played it in earnest for almost as long. Play chopsticks. No, thank you. GAFFC. As you slowly peck the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union safe house. Word. The entrepreneurial Mrs. Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, and a fully stocked cyber surgery dealership. Yay. Surgery. That's what I always wanted. Welcome. No bunks available. What we got here then, eh? Oh, it's your stash. Okay. I think I keep this way things are. Confirm. I confirm. Dr. Sarah. I'll talk to her after I mingle with the salespeople. Algernon. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct through the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Let me see what you have. These won't help me, but I wanted to browse anyway. Because I am not a mage. Oh, mages, your spells. What I found interesting about this game is that some spells are like one-time use. Yeah, consumable spells. It's really weird and irritating. That would really make it expensive to operate as a shaman. I think it's shaman that uses that stuff. Eric Mersman. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help to keep you on the right side of the ground. Take a look. HP plus 3. Intelligence plus 1. Charisma. Intelligence. What do I have? I mean, HP plus 3 isn't really worth the 750 million, so screw that. Gruberman. Theodore Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course price. Bunker Buster Gruberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, munitions, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help you? Take a look at what you got. What do I have right now? Okay. Damage 10, range L, cap 24. Damage channel gel cap 28. It's the same, it's just more RAM. Do you have anything better than that in terms of rifles? No, screw that then. I'm thinking right now, thanks. David Fry. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eye of this techno-bits storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look could only decide the shop full of you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists. If it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer, any gear you need? So you have a sale. I don't think I want to branch out with this character and make it into a decker because it's a waste of my final power. But, you know. Introduce you to a resident decker, Johnny Clean. It's Johnny Clean, we already talked to him earlier. Good to see you down here, have to be helpful I can be. See you guys around. Apparently it's the doctor that sells the cyberware, so I'll get that from her. Dr. Sarah Castle. Make it quick, I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Looked like you could use the hand I had. Ouch, bad joke right now. Okay, folks, got to ask you to sit in the waiting area, watch some tri-bit or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Leave it. Coyote. Earned this face by being stupid. I'm going to keep it in a story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe in Coyote's thigh. Nighty night. Coyote looks better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged, and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. Now that the adrenaline is worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science, combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Thanks. Mr. Komodo will have been working it out for the rest of my life. You look like you got something on your mind. Questions? What kind of questions? About Sam Watts. Sam Watts? What about him? Sam's dead. Holy Dreck. Sam. I can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night, regular crowd as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. There's always a guy named Armitage in these games. In Cyberpunk, it's like a requirement. Yeah, you know him? Met him, he's a charmer too. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually, he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what, and Mrs. Komodo wanted to reject it. Mr. Clue wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. He said he got loud. You remember what he was saying? Standard Sam Drek. How he grew up rich, didn't deserve this. How he hated his mother. How he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Did Sam have any enemies? Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Where did Sam live? On the streets, mostly? He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he can crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. How bad was his drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro. Whatever he can get his hands on. Wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick? Dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good, even. Did he say how he got better? He said his mom helped him out. Never said how, though. Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's joke, but I did. Me too. You have friends? Yeah, that's why I'm here. Got it, then you know he was a charmer, wasn't he? I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you two to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He's upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run when I recover. But I got the gems, so that's weird. Got an old photograph that's seen a lot of wear. Look at the image. Picture of a blonde boy and a girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tight around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Back of the photo. Written in woman's hand are the words, Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish State Park. Pocket the photo. Dr. Castle. Welcome. Gotta say that some work you did on our talents may be going to waste time here. What type of wear do you have available? What kind of good stuff we got here? This one's cool. It increases your chance to hit. Cyberware causes essence loss. This affects magic rating of your characters. Magic is equal to the essence rounded down. Magic is very important for spellcasters. Based on number of spell slots, it knows the caster is equal to half of their magic rounded down. Therefore, losing essence can cause spell slots to be permanently lost. In addition, each point of magic lost increases all spell cooldowns by +1. Casting a spell again while it's cooling causes strain damage to the caster. You gotta have less than 1 essence. Okay. Way more stuff to spend again. All those are up to 4. I have to increase this to 5. Then this. Hooray. Okay. Suppose I'm gonna go tell the dude that I got the gems for Coyote. Who was it that I needed to talk to? Mr. Delilah. I don't remember where that guy is. Nope. Oh, there he is. Duh. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? Mr. Delilah, we have business to discuss. What business? I've had no business with you. Coyote sent us. As mentioned, Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote's late, my client's getting anxious. Where is she? Downstairs in the med bay, got her arm torn off on the job. No kidding, huh? Well, whatever, she's tough, she'll pull through. So who are you two? Caitlin, he's Baco. Great, we're all introduced. Now give me my stones. Give him all the stones. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eye, moving quickly through what appears to be the most valuable stones. He stops when he finds what appears to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with Hebrew characters. That's the one. He pockets it. Okay, you done good, but you're late. And Connie knows that in this case, late equals no payment, but I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the rest of the gems as your reward. Deal. Nuclear atom. This game is actually available for Mac, I believe. I would check, because it's really awesome. Listen, you look like the sort of man who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll set you up. Looks like you impressed him. I no offense for these gems. Van Goss, follow me. Van Gross. Hello, Mr. Short Person. Van Gross is busy, talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display, and motioning to a runner standing nearby, all at the same time. He's an intense little man. He gets a sense that he likes to look busy. I'm Van Gross, make it quick. Biz is good, talk to me. Christmas 3, I can see you're a busy man. That's right, and? So it wouldn't bother you if I didn't come into possession of these rare stones. Rare stones, huh? Let's see these rare stones. You hear the servos in Van Grass's cyber eye whir. As the magnifying lens slips into position, he bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Where'd you get this Drek? A gumball machine? Give you 1,000 for him. Sounds good, pay me. Done. Give me a credit stick. Sweet. Actually, I have enough to go back and get another cyber implant now. I think I will try that. Ah, go away menu. I clicked wrong thing. Nuclear Animal says, I swear last time it looked, I wasn't. It wasn't. It might, maybe. I don't know. I thought it was always available on Apple stuff, but it's really cool if you. I recommend it. This game is good if you like traditional isometric RPGs like Baldur's Gate and that kind of thing, but more sci-fi than fantasy, obviously. Cyberware. Well, it is getting it, says Nuclear Enema. Good choice, sir. It's an awesome game. I recommend it. I can't afford any of the really cool stuff, but this one adds 8 HP and +1 quickness. S Technology Cyberlink. It says I wanted Baldur's Gate. Yeah, Baldur's Gate might be. It's not available for Apple. The enhanced edition on Steam. Confirm. Okay. Well, cybernetic did it out. It'd be cool if that kind of stuff actually changed your skin guy, but your dude, but it doesn't. Oh, hello, Coyote. You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Want to take a load off and watch with me? I found something in the bunk Sam was using. Yeah, great. What was it? A photo. Did you know Sam had a twin sister? Yeah, I did. You mentioned her once or twice. Didn't sound like they got along that well. He was rambling on about it the last time I saw him. By that point, he was completely gone. I really couldn't follow what he was saying, but he sounded miserable. Oh, Baldur's Gate is PC only. That sucks. I'm kind of surprised. It seems like the kind of thing that would be pretty easy to port to iOS, but apparently not. Your comlink chips and the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Aguirre. I think it's how you pronounce that. Aguirre? If he's smiling, it must be about money. Are all cops on the take as happy as you? Yeah, we have our own clubhouse and everything. As per our discussion, I'm informing you of another Ripper murder. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility down on the docks. You owe me for this. Put it on my tab. You there now? Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. Another Ripper murder? Where? The docks. I gotta go. Okay, listen, I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off, and Sam was my friend. Need to head to docks, and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister Jessica. She might be able to help us. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Alright. Yes, for those who have played Baldur's Gate and not this is very similar. It's turn-based combat, though, so it's not like you don't have to pause in combat because it's always turn-based. But other than that, it's kind of similar. You form a party and do quests and stuff, but of course it's cyberpunk, so there's also going into cyberspace and that kind of stuff. It's fun. It's not too far off from what the original Shadowrun game was on Super Nintendo, but it's a little bit more sophisticated in terms of gameplay. South Seattle docks. Leaving the Seamstresses Union behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with this latest victim. Left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle is your typical industrial area. Grit, grime, and gray. The rain doesn't help matters any. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wooden pallets, repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken-down street. Disreputable is this district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. Continue. Doing these Shadowrun plays, I always have a raspy throat by the end of the night because it's a lot of reading. It's not like Fallout or Dragon Age or a lot of other modern games where I only have to read what my person says, and because there's no narration. But oh well, Streetwalker. Hey, you looking for a good time? Know anything about the NTSB? Yeah, the bums around here have been stealing old crap from that place for years. Not worth my time, though. Okay. Okay. Halt. Lone Star Guard. The guard looks bored. He toys with his gun absentmindedly, like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die. Excuse me. Hey, you're about to trespass on corporate property. Looking to get dusted, street scum? Looking for my kitty cat. Here, kitty. Sure you are, and I'm Loafer, King of the Dragons. Beat it. Try me again. Get out of here. At what point does he open the door so I can just shoot him and go through? I don't remember what to do next. But I will find it. Oh, what's this? Hey, that's mine. Not taking it far, just a little boost over the fence. Oh, you're breaking an NTSB warehouse too? If you're seeing some airplane blankets or pillows, snag me one. Sweet. Dude knows what's up. Where do I even use it though? Usually like a little icon will pop up. Try again over here. This is perplexing. What's it say? Get to the real house, the right warehouse. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, I think I have to talk to the prostitute to get her to distract the guard. Come here, Foca. Not for me, a friend of mine. I need you to have some fun with the guard by the fence around the corner. Alright, 20 buys you 5 minutes distraction, then I gotta get back to work and earn some real million. Nuclear Enema. Just downloaded a Civilization for Civ 5 in the workshop. Leaders Cthulhu. Haha, that's awesome. I don't have any of the expansions for that, so I don't think most of the downloads will work for me. Civilization 5 is a good game. But having to spend like 10 play sessions to get through one match can be a bit redonkulous. Just checking to make sure there's nothing good in the boxes or anything like that before I make my way into their place. Oh hey, there's some. Bomb. Send it to my stash. Maybe I should replace that one. Yeah, fuck it. Another one. Send that one to my stash. What is that? See if there's a setting in this game to make it so, is that quests? To make it so that little icons that show you where you pick something up are always there. That would be nice. Good type. Organic. Nope. That would be nice, but alas, no such luck. And my stomach hurts today. I had too many cookies. I think that's the issue. Leftovers from party. Cookies and milk. Alright, let's go in. The warehouse. Inside, the large, gray warehouse is as typical as the outside. High ceilings adorned with girders and rickety catwalks top a huge utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls meet a concrete floor. This is a place for storing things and nothing more. Despite the quiet on the outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business. In the center of the activity is the Emerald City Ripper's latest victim. With uniforms everywhere, no one stops you at the door. It seems this case hasn't leaked to the press yet. Lone Star or no, you've got a job to do. Speak with Sergeant Aguirre. Or Aguirre. Take your sweet time, didn't you? You know the traffic these days, fill me in. I had time to go over the evidence while you were en route. Turns out this might not be Ripper murder after all. Left the computer on in the office over there if you want to see yourself. The victim worked here at the NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse is used to go over the records from plane crashes to determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of their highest priority investigation at the moment. We've gone through the victim's computer, and his case notes indicate he was selling secrets, and he'd kept records. That'll get you killed quick. It did. Some runner like you probably often cover up his core or master's involvement and try to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. Our friend, the Dresden is there. Oh, Shannon Half-Sky. She's a cool character. I'll look around a little bit first before I progress. Anything good? Doesn't look like anything. Caleb, surprised to see you here. Let me guess. Officer Aguirre tipped you off. Suppose you must have made an impression on him at the market yesterday, or your cred's sake at it anyway. At any rate, any surprise? Can't talk anymore. Anyway, surprise, you got another Ripper victim on our hands. Looks like business is good for Dial Morgue these days. Ha, yes indeed. Victim's male, mixed Native American descent, age 38. Based on the condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. Cause of death unknown. Several internal organs removed from his body after death, quite gruesomely. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell yet, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, which probably had a major surgery at some point in recent history. Unfortunately, if the organ's gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Any idea which organ the Ripper was after this time? Well, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it, though, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated within the chest cavity. Sounds like the Ripper is taking a different trophy from each victim. Sam's liver, Guy's lungs. Any theories? Sorry, I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. However, while there was massive damage in the chest cavity, I can see that the victim's lungs were transplants, which is interesting, since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant. Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplants relatively easy, but it's an odd coincidence. But, as a scientist, it's just that, a coincidence. It's only the third body I've personally examined. One of the other branch managers found the other two. If I find that more of the victims had organ transplants, I'll let you know. Who's that woman over there? No clue, she just showed up next to Ken, I think. I want to take a look around. Good luck out there. Shannon Half-Sky. You're not a cop. I see you've been praying. Do you know the deceased? Yes, he's my older brother. I've asked Bear to help me speak to him. She shakes her head, looking like the one who has found herself lost for the first time in her life. I'm afraid his spirit is too disoriented by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman? Yes, for all the good it's doing me. If I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. Were there any other witnesses? As far as I can tell, not among living anyway. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here this night. Yes, there are others. Other spirits may be help. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? This warehouse contains the spirits of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help, they wish to be heard, and I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. The Lone Star won't let me in there, but you seem to have the right place. If you can find personal items that belong to the victims, I believe I can summon a spirit to speak with us. I need at least 2 such objects. Can you find them for me? Of course. Okay. Find 2 objects. Let's do it. Dig through shoe pile. Nothing good. Dig through trash. Earring. Dig through lunchbox. Tread stick. Free money. And all I had to do was rob the dead. Let's see what's in the air. Locker. Expect a toothbrush. Expect a comb. Pocket comb. Yay. I got the things that I need for the stuff. Computer. Case file. Well, these are all flight crash stuff. Basically it's information implicating that they were using experimental technology when they should not have been, and thus that's bad. So I could sell that information and get some money later on. Check this corner here. Talk to my friend Shannon Half-Sky. Yes, here they are. Under the objects. The end of the object you found. Closes her eyes and chants over them for a time. When her eyes open again, they're filled with tears. Thank you, these items are all what I need. Truth me alone. What the hell is this? Klusky. Being a D-bag as he does. He's the victim's sister, sure. See, this is a crime scene officer, not some Salish drum circle. That's her brother, makes her business. That's of course, she makes my business. Get the hell out. Come on, if we stay much longer, I might as well do something I won't regret, or worse, something I enjoy. That man is an ass. Now I'll begin now. I should be grateful that you're able to collect these items before these clouds carted everything off. Can we still summon the spirit? Not here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains which they are anchored. You need to get back in there. Empty caps like these won't tie up the place for long. Agreed. I expect it'll be clear by nightfall. You're sure you're up to this? If it means your brother's killer doesn't take another life, then yes. Thank you. Ah. You could say that. We're gonna find some new people. Oh wow. I gotta go back to the Steamshires Union and hire some lackeys. Oh, hoy, Kaylin. You're in the middle of something? Just being jerked around by Lone Star, same old thing. I hear you. I never told you this, but I was born in the Royale. BTL pushers like Stevie J ran the squads around my world when I was growing up. Sounds nasty. It was, for all kinds of reasons. I have a cousin Gino, Mr. Vermont. He hit this brawl about a year ago and immediately fell into some tweakers, bad guys. He hooked up on high-amp dream chips and started using him for all sorts of track. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away. Then he disappeared. I've been shooting up BTL labs ever since trying to find him. I guess you have a new lead. That's not a lead. I know exactly where he is this time. got an old friend who eyeballed him herself. I'm on my way. Paco's with me, but we could use our hand. You and I need your help right now. I'm away. You'd come, we'll send you the address. See you soon. Okay. If it auto saved, I think this is where I'm going to wrap it up today. Yeah, it's saving now. Not feeling awesome, and my throat is starting to hurt me from all the jibba jabba, so I'm going to call it quits here for this evening. But I will be back tomorrow, streaming Fallout, and back next Sunday for more Shadowrun. So check apeself.com for more information on when I'm streaming. Thank you for watching this, whether you're watching it live or you're watching it when I upload it to YouTube later on. I appreciate greatly you doing that. I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.